guys, welcome to Race Week. Today we will be seeing the first couple of, I guess you'd say the first couple turns here, going into pit lane on the 70th mile. That'll be our goal here, but why not? Let's see what happens here. Could be a long one, could be a short one really, but we have all of our stuff set up. Our drivers are all ready. As you guys can see here, we're all set and ready to go here, guys. Hope you guys don't mind. Sit back, relax here as we, of course, get this all set up. All of our TV drivers, because I'm an idiot and completely forgot to work it the correct way. We're all placed in the top or middle group, so I apologize, guys, but that should create some action here, as the Gulf Coast Motor Speedway really does commend and helps out those large drivers, or the TV ones, because the TV crew is out and ready to go here. And always good to note here, as we of course go through, what was it, Julie Justice is the race leader from last week, and he did a great job. Our feuding drivers are Kurt Bryson and Jordy Pettis. Now, normally, though, it would have been them two plus Wayne Montana and Stu, or I apologize, not Stu, Evan Utek. Unfortunately, though, he did not qualify for this last race. Our TV list, or TV spot, actually only qualified for a couple of 5 racers, right, on the TV spot, but we allowed 6 because, well, last race required that. So from now on, what we're looking at here is 6 racers, and it looked like those 2 drivers, Wayne Montana and him, did not get the privilege of doing that. So without further ado, guys, let's get into it, guys. Let's do it. Checkered flag and all the flags are all ready. Let's get it. Green means go, 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 go. So let's check it out here as we, of course, roll our dice here real quick. Let's get it going. Okay, so 4, 5, 9. So, okay, so 4 here, guys, is going to be middle group. 9 will be reflex. So the reflexes are already in motion here, guys. Definitely something that will be needed here, as, of course, I showed you guys in the beginning here at the Gulf Coast Motor Speedway. 6, 7, 8, 9 is Smart Skill Star Reflex. So that means there are going to be a lot of skill checks that are going to require those. And so I'm going to assume my early pick, of course, we're going to do reflex here. But my early pick from these guys here is anybody who has both or all 3, Smart, Skill, and Star, will be top 10 or top 7 easy. So guys like Jeff Daly Jr. are looking great. Austin Bigler are doing fantastic. I would even go as to say Parnell Drake will do great because he has reflex, skill, and smart. So he has 3, but he doesn't have the same ones, but he does have them. Marlon McGarry might do a great one here, as he, of course, starts off in the 10th position there. So, guys, think about those skills as you go through, because you can see Chris Wine's going to have it. Jordy Pettis is going to do a great job here. I can almost guarantee it here. Definitely calls for it, and it looks like he will be the one that will probably be toasting the checkered flag and the trophy here. But nevertheless, let's start it off. So reflex is what we scored, middle flag or middle guys here. So let's roll them here for us as we go through reflex. So it's going to be Parnell Drake in the 70 Toyota car here. So 1, he passes by that check, no problems. Gas pedal, no problem with that one there. 1 will be over 2, Joey Plunka, and a 5. So he does not have a reflex. He has 1 star boost, and then he has 1 for being in the top spot. So it looks like he will switch out with Parnell Drake. Joey Plunka will be doing that action there for him. Okay, so that's already 1 move up there, guys. This is a very tight race, of course, here. Tom Rossi here. 1 gas pedal, no problem there. And then a 3, that'll be over to Chris Wine. And a 6 is an automatic blue, so that'll be an automatic move down there for Chris Wine, who I just got done saying the Captain America car will be doing great here, but we'll see what happens here as he goes up to 4th place. Next reflex is Cam Croyle here, guys. 1 again. Wow, 1s with the reds there for 4. That's going to go over to Kurt Bryson, and a 5. He does not have anything there actually at all. So Kurt Bryson's going to move down, and Cam Croyle is going to move on up. And that'll be our little guy there. Reflex. The last 2 are Marlon McGarry and Brooks. So 5 gas pedal. Marlon has a 4, so he won't get anything there. And Brooks Bilovich here. And a 5. He has a 4, so he won't move at all. So that, my friends, will be the first 10-lap stretch. There are already some great changes there, but Jordy Pettis, my friends, will continue being in the lead there for his first 10 laps there, so or 10 miles. So let's keep it going here as we roll the dice again here. Okay, 5. That's the bottom group. So the bottom group is going to be going for 6, which will be smart. So we got to go through the bottom group already here, guys, as they're going to try to see if they can outsmart the top drivers here. All right. Let's see here. And I apologize if my hands look a little dirty here, guys. I am in the process of moving, so some of our stuff has, ink all over it because of our children. So apologize for that if you guys noticed that. Nothing's wrong there. But we're looking for smart here in the bottom group. So Ed Swanson does not have it. So let's do that. Okay, Gray Pine does not have it. But Francisco Segovia, fan favorite there in that Ford 56 car. So a 3 will definitely pass there with his 3 gas pedal. 2 will be over here, and an odd car for that will be Jason Leonard there. So a 3, and he does not have, he has 1 smart, he has 1 burst, that's 2. He does not have everything else, so Jason Leonard will be overtaken there, and that's when Francisco moves into the 11th place there. Joey Wilson will continue here, so it looks like Monica Merrick, who has not been shining very much here in the Scram series here, and just for this reason, if you guys looked at, just bad rolls there, just not very good rolls for her. But Pete McAtee, double smart, definitely probably went to law school there, knows how to maneuver, but 1 red is going to be the one we're going to see here, and that's going to go with 3, so that's odd. That'll be Kurt Bryson. So Kurt Bryson had a bad 10 laps here in the beginning, and that will probably continue here as a 5. He has 1 for smart, but he does not have a brake bonus for that, so he's going to move again all the way down there as Pete McAtee moves up. Now he has a double, as you guys can see with the star, so that means we're going to roll again here to see if he has another chance of moving up. And a 5, he has a 4, so gas pedal with 4, that means he's not going to be able to move up, so he'll stick there, but that's a great little spot there for the 13th place, and a really bad luck here for Kurt Bryson there feuding. Scott Steckel here has, of course, 3. He has a smart, but 5 is going to overtake his gas pedal, so no problem there. All right, Kevin Pettis, mark 4th. All right, Jimmy Velasco here, 4, and he has a 4 gas pedal. 2, that's going to go over to the even Marlon McGarry, and a 6. Wow, Marlon McGarry, who has 2 bursts on the brakes there, will actually move down there and concede to Jimmy Velasco on those 10-mile stretch here. Lots of movement here, guys. Lots of it. Love this. I really like it when you see the guys moving around in the races, taking big changes here. A 1 will pass through the race there, and then a 1 here will even that out, so that would go over to Brooks Bilovich. And a 6, my friends. A 6 will definitely take Brooks Bilovich down, and he will move up Randy Kendrick in the Key Lime 36 Chevy. No problem there. So Chuck Tafaro does not have it. Okay, I'm going to put these guys down here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Greg Carl. Nope. Okay, Lonnie Lane, double L in the Chevy 45 car here. Still looking for some good movement out of him in this season here. 3, that'll pass him. 4 will be going over to the odd one, which will be Jeff Daly Jr. with a 6, folks. A 6. So that's a 2, so he's not going to be able to do it. That's going to be an automatic push down. So Lonnie Lane will actually overtake him. This, my friends, is getting to become a very strange race as a lot of drivers here are starting to move down, as you guys can see here. A 6 red means Craig will not be able to do that. It's an automatic fail in that gas pedal check. Ray Bob Walker, who has been winning a lot of people's races here, or at least the Scram seasons here. I saw a lot of people saying that he wins it. And 3 will show the gas pedal, no problem there. 4, and he'll go to the odd one, which will be over to Lonnie Lane, who just moved up there. With a 2 on the blue, that's a star for burst, and then 2 for smart. Lonnie Lane will actually keep Ray Bob Walker down there, so no movement from him. But Stu Urick, champion already this season here. Oops, looks like I actually have to get that die here. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right, let's roll that blue die that kind of scrambled away from us here. And that was a 2. Okay, so 2. So 2 passed by Stu Urick there. 2 over here for an even will be Jimmy Velasco. Now he has 1 smart, but he does not have a second one for the brake bonus there. So he will actually have to concede there as Stu Urick, champion this year already, is going to be moving up in and showing us why he does so. Mike Dawson in that new sponsor car here. Let's see what happens here. He actually lost his way in the last little place there. So 2, he'll pass that. Over to 1, to the even will be Kerry Cacciola. And though we're looking for a 2 blue, so 2 blue here, looks like Kerry will not be able to do that in that home improvement car there. So, or home, I apologize, Lowe's car there. So it looks like 22 Chevy will actually be no problem for Mike Dawson as he gets it all set up. So that'll be a big maneuver there, guys, in that 20 laps there. Wow, great one. But the leader stays the same. Jordy Pettis is still showing off the points there in that 20 laps here. All right, let's keep it going here, guys. 30 miles already in. Or going around the 30 miles. Check, 20 miles already done. Oh, why did I roll the reds? Oh, gosh dang it. All right, let's roll this again here, guys. Okay, so we have a 3, and then we have an 11. So 3 will be the middle group, and then an 11 will be trouble. So trouble, we're going to have to figure out what's going on here, guys, as we roll through to see if any of these guys get collected in the trouble itself. So as we look through the middle group here, guys, we're going to roll our 2 metallic dice here. We're going to go through as we go up, and we're going to see who is collected in this trouble, if anyone actually at all is. So the escape is what we're going to look at here. So 7 here. That was a 7. My finger moved that one there. So 7 here for Alex Hodge. Escape is an 8, so no problem here. Joey Plunka. 5. He has escape of 9. Austin Bigler here. Escape of 9. It looks like it's a 10. So he does not escape it here. But his pit crew grade, so he's going to move down here, guys, as he gets collected. But we're going to see whether or not he actually gets taken out of the race here if his pit crew can help him out. So trouble within the first third for a pit crew of B, as you guys can see here. That will be a 10, and he rolled a 7, so he's fine, but he's going to go to the back of the bottom group there. So Chris Wine here, 10 is an escape, so he escapes it, no problem with the 7. Lonnie Lane, a 9. He rolls a 3, so no problem. Escape for Vic Holder here is going to be an 8. He rolls a 9, so he's going to get picked up here. So that's 2 people who got picked up here. So if anyone else gets picked up, it'll be 2 yellow flag laps there. So 10 with a B with a 10, he is fine. So it's that, and so it's the number and lower. So he is fine. He gets picked up, but he goes to the bottom there. So the trouble's kind of getting difficult here for these guys. A 5, Pete McAtee has a 10. A 5 again. Sonny Swain has a 7 here. Francisco Segovia has a 5. Escape is a 7, so we're good. Stu Urich, 9. He rolls a 10, so it looks like he's going to get picked up here, guys. Now this time there's going to be 2 yellow flag laps here. Let's see if he gets pulled out here. A, no problem. He rolls a 6 there, so he's going to just go to the back of there. So a lot of these guys, man, they made moves in this last 10 miles there, but it looks like they didn't get through the last, 12. Randy Kendrick, rotten luck there. So escape of 10, Randy just doesn't get through. With a D rating here, that means he has to roll an 8 or less. And he rolls an 8, so good for him. He stays in. No one likes to see somebody get disqualified already. Mike Dawson, it's an 8. He rolls an 8, and he has an escape of 8, so he's good there. So now we do have to actually fill in the gap here. And there will be a yellow card lap, or a yellow card lap. That's not good. Yellow flag lap here, or 2, I suppose you could say. So that means we're just going to actually take the bottom or the next guy up here for the middle group here. So we should be good to go. So look at all those guys. 4 cars, folks. So because there is one, we're just going to actually move them forward. We can fill in the gap, no problem here. There you go. And now we're all set. And at this point, looks like a lot of people got caught up in that, but no one actually got hurt in a sense that they got all done. So 2 yellows. That means we're going to be going on the 60th mile here with Jordy Pettis taking it here. So 1, there's 1, 2, and 3. So 50 miles, miles he's led, yeah. So it looks like Jordy Pettis is taking a commanding lead here, guys, and hasn't done anything because the top group hasn't really changed. It has been the bottom group for the majority of the time here, or the middle group that's really been making maneuvers here. And this looks nothing like it was when it first started. So with the start of the 50th mile, let's try this again here, guys. Hopefully these racers can get their hands on the wheel and stop texting and driving, I suppose you could say. So a 3 will be the middle group again. See if they can make any advances. The 5 and 4, that means 9. So we're going to do a lot of reflex checks here, guys. And I know that just the ticket right here with reflex going to Ray Bob Walker first here. We got to check him first. So 5. Oh, that was a 4 there. So 5. He has a gas pedal, no problem there. So he has a 5 gas pedal. He's going to go to the 4 here, which will be Cam Croyle, who has to make a 5 check. So he has 1, plus a burst bonus, he has 3. So Cam will not be able to stop Ray Bob Walker as he moves up here into the 5th position. So good job for Ray Bob Walker, starting to finally find himself out here. Maybe that trouble lap was kind of what he needed here. So Ray Bob Walker gets double here, so because he has double reflex at star there, so he gets to move up again. So rolls a 3 red, which is great for him. So he'll actually get the challenge, Jordy Pettis. Jordy Pettis has 2 stars, plus a reflex, plus the brake bonus. That's 5. So he's going to fend off Jordy Pettis or Ray Bob Walker. Jordy Pettis is a fantastic driver, especially on this track here. So reflex. Chris Wine in that 15 car is going to be the next one here. So the Captain America car here, 2 will be over here. So Chris Wine is passing it to the 5th car here. 1 blue. Well, Mooch Thomas has a 1 boost star and then, of course, a brake bonus. So he passes that easily and keeps Chris Wine off of him. And then that's it. No one else is a reflex here. So it looks like a lot of drivers here will be sticking close to their call here. And that's Jordy Pettis' 60th mile in the lead here as we go into pit row at this point, guys. And, of course, as pit row starts, it's always good to remember what's going to happen as, of course, these drivers have to really think about managing their space correctly. So let's do that real quick here. Let's roll our dice as we, of course, need to check who's going to be switching positions as they go into pit row. So 4, but that doesn't much matter, but this actually does matter. Let's see here. So that's doubles here. So if we rolled doubles, that means there's a pit violation. So if there's a pit violation here, we actually look at the driver or the drivers from the indicated box, which would be 4. So it's going to be Alex Hodge and Joey Plunka. Okay. So they committed, let's see, pit violation. So eligible, so I'm just reading real quick the rules. Let me get back to you real quick. Now, because of the pit violation, Joey Plunka is going to on the back, and so is Alex Hodge. They actually get pushed all the way to the back there. Now, because we have, of course, the 4 being here, we're going to have a fast pit for the middle group here. So the middle group, we're just going to roll the dice here and see what the fast pit, if they have it. But we do actually have to check and see who will be replacing those 2 stars here for us, the 2 drivers, as Dick Exum actually starts making moves up here. So that's great for him. So let's see. We actually have to roll this one because we don't actually have a yellow flag or yellow flag. So he makes it because he has a 3, so his gas pedal check is fine. Billy Brett's up there now, the 88 Toyota, as he moves in. So Marty Moen rolls a 4, and he has a 4 gas pedal check. So that's good. So there we go. So we're solid there. Cars are all set. Now let's roll our dice here against their fast pit to see if they get a performance chip, which is definitely important, as of course we are definitely in the start of this race here. All right, so let's roll here. So 7, Marty Moen has a 4, so he's not going to get one. Billy Brett has a 6, he rolls a 7, he's not going to get one. Cam Croyle rolls a 9, and it looks like he has a 9, so he will get one there, so good job for Cam. Jimmy Velasco rolls a 9. He has a fast pit of 3, so definitely not a very good pit crew there. Rolls a 4 here for Dick Exum. He has a fast pit of 3, so nope. Kerry Cacciola rolls a 4. He has a fast pit of 4, so he gets one. Good for him there. Chris Wine, Captain America car 7. He has a fast pit of 8, so he'll pass that. And then Lonnie Lane here, 6. He rolls a 6, so Lonnie gets one. Okay. Pete McAtee, 9. Rolls a 4, so he'll get one. Sonny Swain, 4. He rolls a 9, so he won't get one. Francisco Segovia, he has a 6. He rolls a 7, so he will not get one. And Mike Dawson with a 3, he rolls a 6. So that will be it there, guys. We do have to roll up everybody, or not roll up everybody. We actually have to then place the performance drivers into the right area here for us. So basically, we need to have to move them to the front. So Pete McAtee is going to move to the front as Mike Dawson replaces him here. Then Lonnie Lane will be moving up, taking Francisco Segovia down. So nice place there for him. Chris Wine is going to get into the top 10. Fantastic. Kerry Cacciola, Mike Dawson. And then Cam Croyle here. Push Francisco Segovia down. So look at those fast moves there for him. So great maneuvers. As we, of course, see, no one else has a performance chip, so we don't have to actually move them at all. The final step, of course, is to see who's going to take on the leaders. So let's roll those dice here for the top group here. So a 3, so that means it'll be Tom Rossi, who has a 3 again. So 3 with his 4, he does take over Jordy Pettis here out of pit row. So great little pass there for him. And now we are ready and set for the 80th mile here, as Tom Rossi here, guys, has made the move against Jordy Pettis to take over, and we are all set here, guys, for the 80th mile. I hope you guys don't mind, as I, of course, will make a change here. Or I won't make a change, but we'll stop the video real quick here. Thank you again for all your feedback, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We are in the process, like I said, of moving, so if there's a break in action because of a move, you know why now, of course, guys. Well, thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Who do you think is going to win here, guys? I believe, if I remember correctly, I kind of was choosing Jordy Pettis. I was choosing Jeff Daly Jr., Ray Bob Walker, anybody who had those multiple or 3 stats that are, of course, I'll remind you again, smart, skill, star, and reflex, those 4 stats. If you have them, or if you have all 4, man, you are set up straight narrow here. As you can see, Parnell Drake, Wayne Montana, Ray Bob Walker, Jordy Pettis, Julie Justice, they all have multiple skills, and that's why I think is going to happen. You're going to see all those guys move all the way up as this race contends for those guys a lot more than any other one. As the other one need a lot of reflex guys, these ones, because the number 7 is skill, I think you're going to see a lot of skill drivers move all the way up. And then even, of course, as you can see, Tom Rossi has taken the lead there. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button below. Leave a comment. I hope you guys enjoy. If you see any corrections, let me know. I'm happy to help you guys out to make the corrections here. I'll see you guys next time here for the 80th mile in the bleachers.